Hello guys, so welcome to PK Sir classes and Shrestha together. So I think this is really exciting combination that many of you were looking for since the announcement came from Shrestha that I'll be taking CA Inter FM. So yeah, first of all, before we get into all the other things, first of all, let me tell you, happy CA Day to all of you. We are really proud to be chartered accountants, myself and of course Harsha. And I hope you guys are also going to be FCAs, that is future chartered accountants, isn't it? So first of all, really, it's a special day for us, and of course, Happy Doctors Day as well. So we have some exciting announcement. We wanted a special day to announce that, and that's why we have chosen, both of us. We have sat together, we have talked, and finally we have chosen this particular day, which made our career. The CA profession. So we wanted to make this announcement on this particular day. So I'll not be announcing it myself. So I'll let the dynamic youngster, my good friend, CA Ram Harsha. So he'll take over from here. Yeah. He will give you the announcement, and from that I'll take over after that. Right, yeah. Guys? So Harsha here. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you first of all for accepting my invitation to come to my home first of all, and welcome to Vijayawada. And yes, sir. So here. Everyone just some of you might have this doubt how come Harsha sir and PK sir known to each other, especially there are some of my students in CA final who are also in fact many students of my CA final are students of PK sir already for ACMPE, and right now I don't know how many of you are aware of it or not. PK sir has already started SFM classes, but before I speak about all that, first, let me tell you or let me speak about my connection with PK sir. So we both are almost a good friends almost since a year and a half, almost publicly, almost most of the times we just meet and chit chat, go for cafe or just have fun, all that. That's all. I mean, all that relation mostly was informal. All this one and a half year, it was completely an informal relationship. And how it all has started is somewhere around in, February, I think 2021 or March 2021, exactly 1 year, 3 months ago, because of some software related issue, we both were connected over phone, and we were instantly connected to each other because of a similar thought process that we have towards it may be education, or it may be to the students services, or it may be in terms of coaching. There are many things where we instantly connected to each other. Best thing what I can tell you is you have seen, especially my YouTube channel, almost 2020 onwards I've been doing videos, right? You can say there is a step-by-step gradual improvement in my videos. If you see the quality of the video or the audio, whatever, all that I learned from PK sir. Actually, it may be my personal computer, laptop, or it may be the touchpad which I use, it may be the webcam, or it may be even I use this Logitech headband. That also copied from PK sir completely. So to be honest, to be genuine, the first person who has believed that I can really do very well. Actually, I have my friend Satyaraju who pushed me into this entrepreneurship, who's the one who believed that I can become a good entrepreneur is Satyaraju. And second, after I interact with so many seniors, and most PK sir, everyone knows, is very popular across not just South India but entire India. He's very popular for the subject of SEMPE, and I am just a new entrant in the market in 2021 around March or April. I'm just a new entrant, and he's the only person who believed in me that I can really do well, and he pushed me from the day one that Harsha, one day you'll definitely you grow well, public and people recognizes your efforts. He's a greatest motivation to me. And first of all, I'm very thankful to you, sir. Without which I would have not been very confident in whatever I am doing, especially whatever the move or whatever the step I'm taking away. And when we were interacting with each other, when sir and me interacting with each other, we used to go and have dosas. There is some favorite dosa spot in Hyderabad where he introduces me certain spots, I introduce him certain coffee spots. We used to have so much of interaction. So in that process, almost 1.5 years ago, sir has told me that he want to start with SFM, strategic financial management. That time itself he was a very popular for ACMPE. So almost, to best of my knowledge, I don't know how many of you know that sir has come up with SFM classes not recently. 1.5 years back itself, sir has started with the work of SFM. And I know dedicated one iPad exclusively for writing notes and all that. For SFM, he bought separately. At that time, only I also bought one iPad for my audit related notes. So that's our, that's the connection between me and PK sir. And later on, all the things are going well. And now, very recently, when I'm looking for financial management subject, especially, I don't know that sir will take financial management at inter level, because sir is already a very successful faculty at CA final, and moreover in the recent CA final SFM at Kerala, almost the strength was around close to 100, right sir? Yeah. And even Google Drive classes were also excellent. So I didn't expect that sir will take it inter-level financial management. So I was just telling him over a phone call, like I'm looking for FM, all that. Sir said I'm interested to take for CA inter. And one main reason what sir has pointed out is, sir told me that if at all he teaches for inter students, he'll get more satisfaction rather than for final, which is also a similar feeling which I also have. When I teach for inter students, I'll have more satisfaction rather when I teach for CA final. So, and that's how sir has ventured into our Shrestha Institute with respect to financial management. And further, we are going to announce a CMA inter in that operational management paper as well as financial management will be again taken care by PK sir. And I think, I don't know, just like FM radio is both. Sorry if at all there is a trouble. So I just wanted to, say thanks to PK sir, especially like who believed me. Actually, he's a big emotional. Like emotionally is a very strong support for me from past 1.5 years, especially in my journey of Shrestha. The one person is Satyaraju, who is my accounts faculty, my friend. Another person who strongly pushed me, getting it. Even though he's at a very, like greater position in the market, I was just a beginner. Still, he always treat me like a younger brother. He always treat me like a brother and always gives me good advice. And very recently, I need to tell you one more thing. At Thrissur, Kerala, sir has referred my auditing classes for CA final. I don't know, sir has lot of trust in me with respect to that, CA final classes. I'm really thankful to you, sir, and definitely I'll bring good name to you.
Yeah, actually, I have no doubt in that, Harsha. So actually, he was very, I think, diplomatic with himself. So he was saying that he just talked like, radio FM and all that, but he was excellent. His oratorship skills are just, I can say, out of the park, actually. So I was really blown away when I first met him itself. So first of all, before I get to all the other things, first of all, thank you so much, Harsha, because the feeling is mutual, the respect is mutual. Okay. And so for me, it's like, where I get connected to any person in real life is that more than their stature, and I get more connected to their integrity and to their honesty. So he's straight as an arrow. So I like his honesty a lot, because that's my personal way of building relationships as such. So I really feel that the simplest way and the happiest way of living your life is just to be honest. Okay. So that one quality, it really attracted me when I talked with the first time, I mean, with Harsha. And not only that, apart from that, I liked his approach. And he was very hungry, I can see that fire. Actually, pretty rarely you see fire in people. So I was like, I know that this guy is going to like, he's gonna crack the market like anything. He's gonna reach really greater heights. I think even now, I think it's just a trailer. Picture of baki hai mera dost. Okay, so it's just a trailer, because I know his capacity. So it's not like today. Now he has been really successful, and then as he also knows, so it was like way back, I've told him the same thing. So and for me, like right from day one, when we were discussing about how we are preparing notes, how we have to simplify the notes for the respective subjects that we are taking, so that it will be easy for the students. At the same time, it should not differ from ICA study material and all that. And somehow we need to make the job easy for students. And we used to discuss a lot, and I used to tell him that this is the idea I have got, and I've launched this power notes and all that. He used to talk to me, and we used to share the ideas. And then he also started taking something called smart notes.
Yes, smart
we
notes.
bought iPads, gadgets after gadgets. We spent a lot of money. So it's like, ultimately our intention and the mindset is always the same. So let's try to put the best, no matter how hard it is.
Yes.
And today I can tell you one thing honestly, that sometimes I really feel that I can't do that sort of hard work that Harsha does. So I tell him that honestly, like Harsha. So it's like sometimes he inspires me in return. Like he pushes himself so forward, that sometimes I feel that okay, I have to push myself hard. I'm working for 12 hours a day. No, it's not gonna work. Let's push myself for 14 hours. Let's push myself for 16 hours a day. So that's it's been phenomenal journey. And also coming on to the auditing subject, which Harsha takes, because that's also one of the core ideas of this video. So I found that there are a lot of faculties in the market, due respect to everybody, but the kind of questions that's being asked in CA final audit especially has been like it's twisty, it's from unexpected areas, it's from areas where usually people will not study and all that. And as you can see, and you guys also would have heard in the market that many a times, since especially last two attempts, people were really struggling hard with auditing. And
even SCMP.
Yeah,
coincidentally.
So, yeah, exactly. That's yeah. Obviously, we can call it as a coincidence. And I was like, many people were asking me. In fact, honestly speaking, even in Thrissur, in Kerala, when I was taking the classes, even there they have approached me asking for, sir, auditing is something that we are really finding it difficult. Then I told them that that's not a problem for you. I have the extraordinary youngster who can just he can just rock with auditing. So that's when I told them that like you need not have a second thought. In fact, you'll be thanking me later once Harsha takes the class. That's the kind of confidence that I had, because that's not just confidence. I know it's going to happen, so I'm that sure. So the kind of efforts that he puts across, and the kind of difficulty level that is increasing when it comes to auditing paper. There are certain students who have talked to me who have taken classes from Harsha. So it was just coincidental, and they were telling me that. I was asking them like, guys, it seems audit paper is really difficult, and how you guys are able to do it? How did you manage? It was just a casual conversation, and coincidentally they were saying that no sir, we were able to manage it pretty well. Compared to the peers, and the probable reason what they have told me is that is because of Harsha sir, because he really gets into those untouched areas in auditing, and also the way he takes live examples, because he has got rich practice experience as well, and he tries to show the audit reports. He goes out of the box. So that's something I can say. Many times I even told him personally that sometimes, Harsha, I just feel that I'm talking to a mirror. Like so
yeah, we feel like mirrors.
Yeah, so the thoughts are very so it's not just now we are talking about a lot about the subject. So when it comes to food, it's the same.
Yes.
So I used to take him to all the good food places in Hyderabad.
Yes.
So he was doing the same for me today in Vijayawada. We had a fantastic idli, isn't it?
Yes.
And we had a fantastic chai as well. And so that's about food. Same stuff we do with movies.
Yes.
We have watched movies together, especially Pushpa and all that. I still remember.
Yes.
And same stuff with respect to automobiles. So we are crazy.
We generally share each other. Like suppose if I come across any new announcement regarding some automobile, I immediately forward him. Sir also get to know any new car related something, you just forward.
Exactly. Yeah. So like we are crazy about cars and bikes, and of course Harsha is not that much about bikes, but
crazy about cars.
He's crazy about cars. I am a little bit more inclined towards bikes, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, definitely, And I think we went on the first day when Skoda Kushaq got launched, isn't it?
Yes.
We went there, and it was phenomenal experience. So it's not like just it's a kind of work and personal life balance.
Yes,
I would rather say I think that's the reason why our relationship has been very strong. And
yes.
Whenever we communicate, so we are always honest. Like for example, we never goof up things, because we respect each other's time.
Yes.
We respect each other's opinion. So we never goof up things. If things are like this, if it is X, we'll just say X. That's it. So that's one thing that I really love. So I personally feel that Harsha has been a really blessing, especially for CA final auditing. So this is not something that I'm trying to something artificial, Harsha, because this is what I told him, even not in front of the camera.
I know about you very well. Like you are straightforward at everything.
And I told this nearly 1 year back as well, when he was about to start CA final. So the thing is like, so why I'm telling this in front of camera is because, see, when you have a sincere person, working really hard with passion, and he wants to really prove himself, and it's for the good of everybody, isn't it? So then in that case, I want this message to spread. I want you guys to share this particular video. Let people know, that there is a cracker of a person who can teach auditing. It's like, even I heard his videos sometimes, and I was like, this guy's auditorship skills are really phenomenal, actually. So I was like, so that's something that I have to take forward, isn't it? So, and I also feel the same about certain other faculties as well. You might be thinking that, sir, why only about Harsha? Why only about auditing? So the reason is because he's a good friend. So I can have that, what is
Rapport.
that, personal rapport.
Yes.
So I can come to his home. Now we are about to make this video, and he can also come to my home. We can do
Yes.
it in my studio as well. So that rapport is also important, right? So I can see a particular video of a particular faculty of a particular subject in YouTube, and then I feel that okay, this guy is really good, but many people doesn't know him.
Very
But the problem
recently, in
is-
fact, had a discussion about one faculty with respect to GST also.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. We have discussed. So we both of us we discussed that. अरे यार ये faculty तो बहुत अच्छा है.
Yes.
This guy is really good, but unfortunately he's not known to many
Yes.
people. He's really passionate. So we are trying to bring him over, right?
Yes.
So that's the thought process over here. And so the problem is because I don't have personal rapport. So how can I just call them? I don't know how they're gonna
They react.
Yeah, they react and all that. So if at all I have a little bit of rapport, probably I would have taken the call and I would have done the same for other subjects as well. So let's say this is the start,
Yes.
So there are a lot more things are gonna come. So we will see whether we can find like-minded persons like us who are really passionate, who can just put their best and push themselves to the limit, and they can live off the edge. So these kind of persons, if we are able to get it, and definitely will be coming out with much more exciting announcements, Sacha.
Yeah, sure.
Isn't it?
So
Yeah.
very soon, and
Exactly.
in simple thing, like what I wanted to just tell you from my end is also is like PK sir have very recently started SFM classes. Almost just today, day before yesterday, I think two or 3 days or 1 week back, I think so. Sir has bought a very big iPad again, 12.9. I think that's third or fourth iPad which sir is purchasing just purely for writing notes, and he showed me approximately 900 pages of SFM notes. 900 pages, something you told. It's something called Power Notes. Okay. In fact, my Smart Notes concept is inspired from Sir Power Notes. Actually, originally I thought of giving handwritten notes, but later somehow again shifted to a computer format again. So 900 pages of Power Notes again. His sir is implementing the same strategy which he implemented in SEMP. The same is implementing in SFM. Even though SEMP is going really well, sir has chosen another subject 1 year ago itself. And of course, you know very well what kind of research PK sir will do in backend before he teaches something. Like the best example in SEMP, I have seen his one of the class earlier, like where he take up real pricing decisions in corporates and all, like how the pricing will be fixed, with respect to product making or product finalization, all that. Sometimes he also shares me this pricing should not be that this way. Engine should be given more priority. So much he'll be like merging the automobiles and his class, whatever sir is passionate with is merging, and then giving me some idea also. And further, just wanted to tell one more thing. Like we were expecting as new syllabus is coming up in the market. Like if you remember, I hope you all know that you all know that new syllabus is approaching, where SEMP has become a self-paced learning module, and SFM and FR and in group 1 audit. And sir and me both together were handling 2 subjects in group 1. Coincidentally, that is also one more major synergy benefit for both of us as well. And with respect to strategic financial management, I honestly tell you, I've seen sir videos as well. You don't take something like dividend decisions or basic topics, very advanced topics. Sir will crack it very easily. So that's what I generally like. Even when I'm putting some video on YouTube also, I generally take some topic which is very tough, and that I put on YouTube. I don't generally take a simple topic and explain. That I don't feel challenge in that. Even impressing people also through simple videos is not a very big task. So there also again we have a similar thought process, regarding that video uploading, all that. So that's it about this one. And sir, what about your opinion? Like a new syllabus is coming, and what I heard is, like, I just want to ask. Sorry, out of the we didn't plan this, but
okay.
Suddenly I wanted to ask this.
Yeah.
Like what do you think the papers are going to be in the new scheme?
See, my answer can be two ways. There is a pessimistic answer, there's an optimistic answer as well. So let's go with the optimistic answer first. So if I have to give an optimistic answer, then okay, fine. They have removed the law and SEMP, and they made it self-paced e-learning module where student has to watch the videos at their home, and they have to still write the exam and they have to pass it. Okay.
Yes.
So I feel that they have to be more a little bit serious on that, so that students, the sort of skills that is needed, especially for manufacturing industry,
Yes.
that skills are imparted to the student without any compromise. That's one thing. That's one concept.
Very important. Actually,
Yeah.
you said rightly, sir, because SEMP is some very important subject. Like, though they kept it under self-paced module, I was thinking like it will be really tested well.
Yeah.
I hope so. It should
Exactly.
be.
I absolutely
Yeah.
hope that. And second thing is, okay, fine, let's say we have got the rest of the subjects, and I was really curious about multidisciplinary case study, which is
even
going to be a
yes.
compulsory paper. I find that it's going to be a very challenging paper and interesting paper as well, what I personally feel. And secondly, like they are thinking about us, this open book system, or a semi open book system kind of thing, restricted open book system. So I feel that logically speaking, open book system, if it is implemented perfectly,
Properly.
it's much difficult,
Much difficult,
when
yes.
compared to what is the current examination,
yes.
unlike what many of the people are thinking.
Open
But
book exam is not so
yeah.
simple. Don't think it will be very simple. It is
Exactly.
going to be very complicated. If
Yeah.
at all, questions were tested strategically.
Exactly. So that's where the thing is, because many of the students might feel that, sir, already we are looking into open book system when it comes to optional paper, and mostly we are going with economic laws, if I'm not wrong, or international taxation, and that's the scoring paper right now. So
Yes.
they might feel that all the other papers also will be like that. But if I'm optimistic, that's what, this is my optimistic answer. It can be really challenging if ICAI can really start asking really good questions, and they can have a fantastic intellectual team on preparing the question paper.
Yes.
And that's good for us. Please don't take it in otherwise, because see, always understand one thing: if something is really challenging, that will test our skills. And if our skills are tested, and still if we pass, and that's the value for us in the industry.
Exactly.
And we will be paid accordingly. So if something is easy, then everybody is going to be passed, and accordingly, the supply demand scenario, right? Supply will increase, and your demand will automatically fall down, and that will hurt your salary. Now this is something that you guys need to
And
think
you may feel like, sir, since you qualified, you can say all this. But remember, we have when we qualified also, maybe we have a similar attitude or thought process, like we want to make the easy paper. But when we are really leading the life, now we know very well the paper should be of high standard. I don't say it's tough. I won't say that students should not pass. I should say that, please, sir.
So the intention, sorry to interrupt, actually the intention is that, see, we want you guys, I want personally, being a chartered accountant, because I'll have that partiality towards CAs. I want CAs to earn at least minimum 12 lakhs package.
Exactly.
What I'm saying. Because logically speaking, like 10 years back, 8 years back, when we have passed CA, at the time, irrespective of the number of attempts, even half a dozen attempts,
9 lakhs package is very common.
The package was minimum around 6 lakhs to 9 lakhs. Yes. And if you put the inflation, so by default it has to be,
it should be 15. Suppose it to be 15.
So that's the danger of too much of a.
But actually now the average package was 7 lakhs.
Yeah, it's somewhere around 7 to 8, but still it's good. See, the point is, that's what. See, still there are companies, for example, you take ITC, and there are a lot of companies where they're offering 12, 15, 18, and even more than 18 as well for the beginners. But the point is, you can get these kind of phenomenal jobs, but what is required over there is the skill.
Exactly.
So they're going to test a lot of areas. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that passing CA is important, but at the same time, I feel that the skill needs to be tested.
Yes.
And we ourselves, as a personality, we have to sell ourselves in the market.
Exactly.
Right? So I want the qualified CA's value to be enhanced, so that they perform really well in the company, so that everybody will come to know that, okay, this is the quality of CAs, and then just start recruiting CAs in the place of some other professionals as well.
Exactly.
That's what I see. So that's what I want CAs to be. I want them to get respected, as simple as this. Yes.
So that's it, sir. Like you see, in simple short, you told like paper standard should be improved, which is what you said, optimistic way. Like though some students may feel it is difficult or may not be correct.
Let me correct this a bit. Actually, when I say paper standards have to be improved, see, I'll tell you, for example, you take some of the international courses, which I don't want to name right now. It might be difficult for students who by heart. Okay?
Yes.
But it's gonna be dead easy for people who love logics and who can think. In fact, they can just prepare for weeks and then they can clear the exam. So what I feel is that when I say paper standards has to be really improved in CA,
logically,
what I mean is that you can still pass the exam just by a month preparation or 2 months preparation, because when I say standard improvement in paper, I'm talking about logical perspective.
Yes.
I'm not talking about ratta maro jindabad by hearting kind of thing.
Even of course, in the New Scheme Institute, is main focus is not on remembrance part, but on analytical part.
So that's what we are hoping. That's why I was really optimistic. So I feel that if they can implement that, so what happens is that you need not study for hours and hours together, for months and months together. So you will be, in fact, enjoying the subject.
Yes.
You'll be loving the subject. You'll be understanding the logical perspective of each and every subject, each and every chapter. That makes your learning enjoyable, not a punishment, just because you have to pass the exam and get a job and live a life. So if the entire process will be enjoyable, you'll be spending less time in preparation, and still you'll be passing. Still you'll be having the skill.
Exactly.
Right. So that's like win-win situation for everybody. So that's what I'm thinking in the long term.
And I hope the institute do the same. If at all institute do not bring this kind with new scheme, obviously the reputation to the course will be deteriorated.
Yeah, that's the kind of pessimistic answer. Let's hope
yeah. But
it's not gonna
anyhow,
happen.
it is not going to happen. That's what we are also hoping for.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah.
And,
I've also talked to a few people at the higher level in the hierarchy in ICA. So they are also. I was getting optimistic answers. So there's no doubt in that. So that's the reason I'm really optimistic. I hope that things gonna happen this way, because at the end of the day, it's our CAs. Okay, it's our CA fraternity. You and me, after all, we are a CA and we are by default connected.
Yes.
You know, I want the entire CA fraternity to be respected. That's all. There ends my argument. That's all. Whatever that I need to do in order to ensure that a CA, the moment you say I'm a CA,
yes,
if it is respected in the market, and that's all I need. And of course, a good package.
That glazing,
all the hard work we do.
That glaze should come in the people's eyes when we say that we are CAs.
Exactly.
Even I hope, I also work all the time to make the student to that level.
True. Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Yes. And we are also going up with the further announcement at CA final also very soon. Now only things are just being in planning stage. Like once everything set right, once in a while or occasionally, depending upon the all circumstances or improvements, we will be doing further announcements regarding our collaboration. And as well as we were also thinking about, I can say, something like subscription model at CA final, but I'm not sure exactly.
There's a long way to go.
Yeah, there's a long way to go actually.
Let's see how things
work out.
A lot of cost aspects we need to work
exactly. Just give one clue regarding like what it can work, but don't again ask us questions or when it will be coming all that. When it's
a long way to
go. Yeah, it approximately take at least 1 year down the line. I can say at least 1 year down the line, it will take us to bring such a kind of comprehensive model. That's it. And thank you very much, sir, for coming into this meeting all this. And really thank you for supporting me from the day one once again. And that's it.
You need not thank me, Harsha. Friends don't thank.
Yeah.
So don't make me a stranger.
No, actually, because it is an official thing. I just made my protocol.
So that's so nice of you actually. But the feeling is mutual. As I told you at the beginning itself, the respect is also mutual. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And of course, can I say the last part, which usually every YouTuber says? And I'm really excited to say this. So hit that like button, and if there's a bell icon, hit that as well. And comment what you guys feel about this video and your thoughts about the new syllabus of CA. We'll love to hear.
Yes.
And this video will be uploaded in both our channels.
Yes.
So I want you guys to share, let people know about this, because we have talked about a lot of issues in this video. I hope you guys will be appreciating. And if you appreciate both of us coming together regarding a lot of aspects that is happening right now, both in the professional CA course as well as something out of it, you guys can just comment it, and we'll be loving to do videos.
Yes.
Even if we can't meet personally, we'll be doing it from different
virtual studios.
Virtual studios. We'll try to do it. Yeah. So we're all for you guys. Yeah.
That's it. Thank you. Have a nice time, and thanks for watching patiently. Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys.